Welcome to Partners in Ministry. I'm your host, Dan Smith, and today I'm joined by Pastor Gilbert Watima. Pastor Gilbert is a pastor at Friends Church Bissell Mission Station in Nairobi, Africa, or Nairobi, Kenya, excuse me. Well, welcome, Pastor Gilbert. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Brother Dan, for having me today.
Now, I know one of the people groups that you work with are called the Maasai. So why don't you give us a little brief history of the Maasai people and the work that Bissell Mission Station has been doing with them?
Yes, I will. Okay, thank you so much. I want to begin with a brief history about the Maasai people. Maasai people are one of the most marginalized tribes in Kenya. However, they have proudly maintained their traditional lifestyle and cultural identity despite pressures of the modern world. They live a romantic lifestyle in a semi-arid area, raising cattle and goats, wearing traditional clothes, and living in small villages called manyatas, which are secular arrangements of muddy houses. But increasing land accession throughout Kenya's Maasai land is threatening their nomadic culture, and pressure to accept change is growing. With this pressure comes a more urgent need to educate the current generation of boys and girls. In the process of preserving their culture, however, the Maasai have embraced a system that denies women basic human rights, the right to education, the right to control their bodies, the right to choose whom and when to marry, and the right to express their opinion. In terms of what we do, we enhance the lives of this Maasai community through spiritual nourishment, empowering women, providing education to needy students, mentorship and coaching among the youth, life skills, training, counseling, especially for the girls escaping female genital mutilation, forced marriages, and boys who escape moralism and radicalization with the help of the Quaker Foundation scholarship. That's what we basically do.
What do you see as some of your biggest challenges in being able to try to help these women? What are some of the biggest roadblocks or challenges for you?
Some of the challenges that they go through.
Yes.
Yes, I can as well talk about the some of the traditional role of the Maasai. Then I can also speak about the challenges, the potential challenges that they go through.
Let's do that. So let's talk first of all about the traditional role and then the challenges.
Well, I begin with the challenges that they go through. Thank you so much. As some of the challenges that the Maasai go through, we have several barriers which are holding the Maasai women from reaching their full potential. And among them, these are economic, social, cultural, and physical barriers. When we look at the social barriers, it's characterized by high level of illiteracy and the scarcity of water. And among the economical barriers, they have high level of poverty attributed to prolonged drought, worsened by climate change and nomadic lifestyle. And culturally, we have also the barriers which includes the FGM, female genital mutilation. We have the early and forced marriages among the women. These are some of the challenges that have pushed the Maasai women, and also they are forced, as they are forced into their marriages, they have no choice to choose whom to marry, but this is squarely based on the father, who make a decision in exchange with cows or cash. These are some of the challenges that they go through, and also since it's a semi-arid area, the scarcity of water. They walk several distances in search of water. That also puts their lives in danger.
So what are some of the things that you're working on to try to address these challenges there at the Bissell Mission Station?
Okay, some of the things that we have done so far to mitigate this, that's we empower them spiritually to rely on God, and economically through entrepreneur skills and partnership networks, and social education. We realize that if we educate a woman, she will know her rights and have the confidence and the independence to stand up for themselves. So they will also choose to whom to marry and when to marry. They also will have manageable children, and they will be healthier and better educated than the previous generation. She will also be able to oppose their FGM now that they have realized the dangers of female genital mutilation. So she will not be able to let her daughters go through the FGM. And we realize that also they will have the economical security because they are empowered.
Sure.
She will spend 90% of her income on her family as compared to if they are not acquired any economical empowerment and education. So these are some of the things that we do.
Sure. If there are those of us that are watching this video would like to try to partner with you and help you with the work that you're doing, what are some ways that we can do that? How can we join you in empowering Maasai women?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. And let me add something that currently we are enhancing also their lives of these Maasai women. As I mentioned that through the spiritual empowerment, they also do the beadwork. They have tents and chairs for hire as an income generating. And also we appreciate so much the Josiah White Foundation Quakertail for coming in as a quick intervention to rescue some of these young women to go back to school to continue with their studies. So, and some of the things that our partners can also be able to come in as an intervention. One, some of the critical areas we can partner with us for the value addition is to empower these women to enhance their current craft skills, entrepreneurial skills, and how to operate various machines associated with embroidery and beadwork. Also to expand their current table banking to accommodate more women, add more tents from the current 2 tents to possibly 5. And also, if we can drill water for them, that will reduce the long distances they walk to fetch water.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Well, Pastor Gilbert, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to let us know what's going on there, and well, as how we can help. So I really appreciate our conversation today. So thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
If you have any questions or if you'd like to learn more about Bissell Mission Station, you can see their contact information here on the screen. You can also find it in the show notes for this episode on our website or in the description of this YouTube video. If you'd like to support this ministry financially, you can also find links to donate online, both on the show notes as well as the YouTube description. On behalf of Friends Church Bissell Mission Station, Pastor Gilbert Watima, and Partners in Ministry, I want to thank you for joining us today. And until next time, let's get out there and serve as Christ serves.